When Helen Mirren, celebrated for her elegance, sharp wit, and straightforward demeanor, speaks out, she captures attention. So when the Oscar-winning actress critiqued Meghan Markle's controversial Netflix documentary on the Graham Norton Show, the audience was truly engaged. Using her signature mix of humor and blunt honesty, Mirren didn't merely criticize the show, she completely dismantled it. She highlighted what many now perceive as contrived self-promotion by a royal outsider who overplays the victim role while capitalizing on royal connections. This wasn't just idle celebrity chatter. Mirren's criticisms carried the authority of someone deeply familiar with the British establishment and unafraid to call out a farce when she recognized one. Helen Mirren, renowned for her esteemed portrayal of Queen Elizabeth II in The Queen and her profound insight into the monarchy, was forthright in her comments. With a dry chuckle and an arched brow, she critiqued the sensationalized and heavily edited Netflix docuseries about Harry and Meghan. "It's like watching a reality show where the contestants are clueless about the game they're in," she remarked, igniting waves of laughter from the audience. "There's this peculiar blend of complaint and allure. It's as if they aspire to be tragic heroes while also aiming for a Vogue cover." Mirren's remarks went beyond just comedy. They signaled a growing public weariness with Meghan's story. The former actress's assertions of facing oppression, racism, and isolation within the royal family have often been challenged due to factual discrepancies, questionable timelines, and an apparent reluctance to accept responsibility for any consequences. Mirren, who has depicted the very institution that Meghan reproaches, pointed out this contradiction unmistakably. "You can't criticize the palace while benefiting from its reputation. You have to choose one or the other." Mirren's harshest critique emerged when she discussed how the Sussexes' complaints have been commercialized. "We all witnessed the wedding and the worldwide admiration. Then, unexpectedly, it turned into a nightmare, now transformed into a polished Netflix product for profit. That's not trauma, it's public relations at work." The series Harry and Meghan was far from being a discreet, personal exploration of their challenges. Instead, it offered maximum visibility through its six-part presentation, featuring grand cinematography and selectively curated stories, while subtly maintaining a continuous critique of the monarchy. Although they stated a desire for privacy, the couple signed a reported $100 million with Netflix, an astonishing sum for two people who had supposedly retreated from royal life to avoid public attention. Mirren's criticism reflected the public's doubts. If Meghan and Harry had exited the royal family to pursue a normal life, why were they now featuring in their own rendition of The Crown? During a sharp moment, Mirren joked that Meghan probably has a Pinterest board called Oppression Chic, highlighting how she combines elements of victimhood with high fashion in her public persona. This highlights a central issue that troubles many critics worldwide, not just in the UK, regarding the Duchess of Sussex: her inclination to portray each experience as evidence of persecution while significantly benefiting from the system she critiques. Consider her now famous interview with Oprah Winfrey. The allegation that a member of the royal family questioned her son's skin tone was startling, yet never verified. Additionally, while she stated that her passport had been confiscated, this was disputed by evidence showing she traveled internationally multiple times. Furthermore, claims about being silenced were at odds with numerous public speeches and interviews she gave. The narrative was rich in emotion, but lacked factual strength, a trend that persisted in her Netflix portrayal.